The first way, more from a business perspective of someone looking to get there as quick as possible, is in 1 month qualification. And actually, this is the way we did it. You know, we got started very quick and saw the opportunity. You can do 4,000 volume points. Okay, from the 1st to the 31st, you can order it all in one bang if you want. If you order it all at one time, you're going to get 42% off that. So I want to say it's probably around like $2,600 investment or something like that, give or take. When you go to retail the products back, you're looking at a $1,600 profit built back into that. And if you're looking to really get your business started in the beginning, I recommend, you know, having some products on hand. One, extra products for you, but also to sample to people. Tea and the shake and lift off and things like that is a really great way to get your business launched. Now, from a consumer standpoint, maybe you wouldn't want to jump in, you know, so quickly. So Herbalife's got lots of options for you. But if you do the 1 month, say you ordered this in May, you're going to get that order at 42% off. And as soon as you hit that 4,000 points in the computer, you will be bumped up to 50% discount, okay? Fantastic way to do it. Now, there's a 2-month way, and that's doing 2,500 volume points. Wow, that phone is seriously out of control, you guys. I didn't stage this. It's Friday, it's May, people are looking to lose weight, the club's booming, and I'm going to get through this and get me a secretary, and just teasing. All right, so you have 2,500, 2 months in a row. So say you did 2,500 in May and 2,500 again in June. You would be July 1st at the full, or as soon as you hit the 5,000, you would go to the full 50% supervisor level. The other way is more of a consumer, 3 to 12 months. You know, people will just kind of eat their way there, which is a great way to do it as well, of accumulating 5,000. So if you started this May, you would have until the end of next April to accumulate 5,000 volume points, and that would move you to the 50%. So those are the ways to get there, and there's also a way to do this with a buddy, but right now I'm going to keep it to the basics here, okay? So let me show you what happens when you get to the supervisor level. So what you have now is the opportunity to really, this opens up 7 areas of income, okay? Now, 7 areas of income. We have retail, wholesale, royalties, which is what I'm really going to show you on here, and then there's 4 more, which is probably a bit over your head at the moment, but we have bonuses, annual profit sharing, promotions, vacations, paid vacations, which are amazing. I'm leaving, actually, Dave and I are going on a cruise paid fully by Herbalife, and this is the Mark Hughes Bonus Awards. This is the annual. Okay, so this all happens after the supervisor level. Now, I'm going to use some examples of real examples of my friends, other people in business, my fellow Herbalife team members. Okay, so let's say we have, okay, I'm going to use the name of Tyler, okay? I'm going to just make up, this is our brand new supervisor, just getting started in the business, got on the products, saw the opportunity, you know, looking to get going in the business. And basically in Herbalife, as a supervisor, to remain active, we shoot to do 2,500 volume points a month consistently. Okay, that's our target, to keep you in the game with promotions and things. But if you are just eating the product's cheap, there is no minimum requirement. There's nothing you have to do each month. I'm just going to show you how to maximize your profits here. 2,500 volume points a month will keep you active. So we're looking to retail to about 20 to 25 customers. That's on a high end. I would even say 15 to 20 is fair, okay? Because what we're going to do, we're going to get our customers started on a program. We don't just sell them a program. We are a wellness coach. We follow up with them. We help customize them. We're going to encourage them. We're going to believe in them when they don't believe in themselves, you know. We're going to make sure that they're getting the results they want, you know, but to set them up properly. 15 to 20, we're looking for lifestyle here in Herbalife. So we only have one mouth. We can only do so much. We all have 24 hours in the day, okay? So any more than that, and I'll tell you from personal experience, I had one month where I literally had almost 100 retail customers, and it really didn't allow me any time to do anything else except for get their orders in, package them up, make the sale, exchange the sale, send them, ship them, all of these things. So it's really important to understand to effectively coach. 15 to 20 is a great place to be. Now, we max out. So what this is a business of duplication. That's where the real money is made, to teach, okay? So I'm going to show you, first of all, let's say Tyler got up to the 50% level right away. He went ahead and got the supervisor order. Him and, say, his wife are eating the products, and they get going. And Tyler has, we're going to say Tyler's a personal trainer looking to make some extra income. That's the example that we're going to use. And he gets one of his clients registered. We're going to say her name is, we'll call her Jane. Tyler, the first month, retails to Jane, okay? He is going to retail to, like I said, 15 to 20 customers. Let's say this puts, if he's doing 2,500 volume points at 50% off, let's say it's putting $1,200 cash in his pocket just by making the sale at 50%, okay? So this is your retail area a month, which is great. I mean, that for me would be a mortgage payment, a car payment, cell phone bill. That's a lot of extra money just to share the products with a handful of people. This is what, like, part-time, okay? Now, after he retailed to Jane the first month, Jane's excited and loves the products, got great results, and she wants to stay on them, but she would really, like to add a few things, and maybe her husband would like to try the products as well. So Tyler shows Jane how to get registered for the $68 to become a member. Jane now goes on the Herbalife website, orders her products every single month, and let's say Jane orders $300 or volume points a month. So she's getting it at a 25% discount. Tyler's at a 50% discount. So what happens here is there's 25%, Jane's saving 25%, so she gets $75 off. And then Tyler is going to get the difference between their discounts, which is 25%. So since she's at 25, he's at 50, Tyler gets the other $75 in a check in the mail on the 15th of the month. This is called wholesale profit, okay? Wholesale happens when you register a distributor and your discounts, the difference in your discount levels, you receive it. So Jane orders every month. Tyler's still doing the deal, taking care of his customers, but now he's getting a $75 check from Jane. Okay, great. Now Tyler goes out and let's say he gets his brother Robbie. And Robbie decides to get going. He wants to get ripped and jacked up and put on some muscle, and he gets going on the 24 line. And Robbie loves the products, and he orders everything out of the catalog a month. And he's ordering 500 volume points. You know what? Let's say 600. Let's go with 600. Because that could be, the brother, and maybe if he's married, it's his wife, and maybe he's got one customer or something. But 600 volume points for Robbie. Now, Robbie's getting that at 35% discount, okay? So, hopefully you're still with me. You can see this here. The 35% discount. So, you've got the difference in the discount of 50% and 35% is 15%. So Robbie's going to save 35% on that 600, and the other 15% is going to come to Tyler. So you're looking at $90. Robbie goes on the website, orders himself. Tyler gets a check in the mail for $90 on the efforts of Robbie each month if he's ordering his products as long as the 35%. So this is fantastic. That's another wholesale. And then there's one other level, which is Tyler signs up Tom. And Tom is a fellow trainer in the gym, and Tom is, he's skeptical at first. He's not sure about this and that, and then he's starting to watch Tyler, though, get incredible results and grow his business, and everybody's doing great on Herbalife. So Tom does a 1,000 volume point order. He gets that at the 42% discount because he wants to save the most money. And the difference in the discounts here are 8%. So Tyler's going to get the other 8%. 8% of 1,000 is $80. So that's another wholesale option. Okay, so Tyler gets again, he's just taking care of his 15 to 20 customers. These guys are all signed up ordering on their own. But since he introduced them, he's going to get these wholesale checks. Fantastic. So here's the deal. You can literally have in Herbalife as many of these wholesale customers as you want. I objectively shoot to retail to all of my customers the first time to understand so they can get the true value of the product, pay full price so that they're taking it, they get a great result. Now I know that they're committed and ready to go. I want to show them how to get the best deal so that they can stay consistent, and now they have access to the website themselves. Fantastic. Now, this is where things really get exciting. So, Tyler is seeing the opportunity, and he's just, really loving this. And he's got a few other people that, another buddy in the gym. Let's say he talks to Kyle, okay? Kyle, you know what? I did say that I was going to use real people. So I'm just going to do some stories from people from my organization. So Tyler, being a personal trainer, he's obviously going to have some other members who are in the gym who are going to be interested in seeing what's happening and going on. And for them to team up and work together is just a fantastic way to go about this. So Tyler samples his buddy. We're going to go with, let's do Dave. His buddy Dave, who is my husband. He samples Dave some of the Herbalife Rebuild Strength, and he gives him a glass of tea, and Dave is feeling amazing. And Dave and his wife, absolutely, he knows his wife is looking to lose some extra weight. She's a struggling, part-time personal trainer, and so Dave and Launa get great results on the product, okay? And they are not happy in their job, and they decide they want to go out and they get to the supervisor level. So in the meantime, as they're getting to the supervisor level, Tyler's getting the wholesale profits in between. Now they're up to 50%. They're a supervisor underneath Tyler, okay? They've plugged into the system. They use the events to grow their business. They've been coachable. And Tyler now sees, okay, wait a minute. We're at 50 and 50. Now do I lose all of my benefits? No, this is where it gets good. In Herbalife has something called royalties, like rock stars get. They get paid every time that their song is played on the radio or a movie's played, Forrest Gump. There's a 5% royalty, 5% paid to the supervisor up to 3 lines. And let me show you what this means. This is insane. So this is where lifestyle kicks in, because you're now building an organization. You're still working the same amount of time yourself, but you've duplicated yourself. So Dave and Launa get started, and they go out, and they're in the fitness arena anyway. So they really, they just take off with it and tell everybody and talk to their family and their friends. And Launa starts using her clients and getting them great results. So they went out and they hit it hard. In the second month in business, this is a true story, and this is my favorite. They did 34,000 volume points or dollars in sales, working, no nutrition club yet, working from home, okay? Now, that was a really awesome, excellent month. But I'm going to show you small numbers because I'm going to under-promise and over-deliver to you, okay? So, on average, Dave and I produce 15,000 volume points a month. Okay? Personal volume points from us. So what that means, Tyler's like, okay, well, they're at 50%. What do I get? Well, with this 15,000, Herbalife pays out 5% royalty on your downline supervisors. So we're independent doing the deal. Tyler is going to receive a check for 5% of this 15,000 volume points every single month on the efforts of Dave and Launa. Okay, so that's a $750 check in the mail. That's a royalty check coming from just these guys. Pretty dang exciting. This is looking real good here. Remember, still getting paid to be the personal trainer, all of that. This just goes right along with what he's doing. Now, Dave and Launa are very excited about the opportunity. And they're actually, Launa and Dave, they wear their buttons everywhere, and they go out to eat, and they go into a restaurant, Bubba Gump's. And they have a server in there who seems so miserable, and she's tired and grouchy and complaining, and the server asks Launa about her button. Lose weight now, ask me how. And she says, how? So Launa samples her some product, and her name is Vanessa. Vanessa ends up coming and getting on a program, getting fantastic results, comes to an Herbalife opportunity meeting, sees the opportunity, and gets going. And let's say, to speed up the process here, Vanessa gets up to the 50% level as well. She gets up to a supervisor. So what happens is Vanessa, Vanessa last month did 10,000 volume points. Okay? She's still working. This is part-time now. She's still working as a server at Bubba Gump's. Part-time, talking to all of her friends and family, starting to sponsor a few people. 10,000 volume points. So Dave and Launa are so happy because they've been able, Vanessa's now lost 98 pounds. She feels incredible. Her life has completely turned around, and she's got an opportunity and just loving Herbalife, doing the fit camps. So Dave and Launa are going to receive a check for 5% because this is their downline supervisor on the royalties of that. That's a $500 check. And so they're pretty happy about that. But Tyler's like, well, shouldn't I get something? I mean, that is also, I'm the one that found Dave and Launa. So Herbalife's so amazing that it's actually not only going to pay Dave and Launa, but Tyler is also going to get a check that same month for $500 for the 5% royalty on Vanessa. He doesn't even know Vanessa yet. So now this is just getting totally wild, incredible, so exciting. Okay, so Vanessa goes out and she's in talking to some other people in the restaurant, and she gets talking to Chef Mike. Like I said, these are real people stories. Chef Mike's in the kitchen. He's terribly negative and grouchy and had a crazy background and past. And Vanessa just tells him, Mike, can you just drink some tea and maybe have a shake and just stop complaining? So long story short, Mike gets on the products after being a huge skeptic for quite some time. Ends up, dropping 40 pounds in 8 weeks, energy out the roof, acid reflux under control, no longer dealing with that, sleeping problems back to normal, blood pressure lowered, the whole nine. And he's just doing amazing and loves Herbalife. So Mike continuously still working in the restaurant, working part-time, has had a $14,000 a month. I'm going to give you just a smaller number then. Let's say Mike does, let's say $7,500. Okay, volume points. So $7,500 is going to be 5% of that is going to be $375. So Vanessa's going to get a check for $375 on the efforts of Mike because he's a supervisor now. We're talking he gets to the supervisor level. Now, not only that, Dave and Launa are going to get a check for $375, but Tyler is also going to get a check for $375 on the efforts of Mike because Tyler is getting 5%, 3 lines deep, okay? This is incredible. Herbalife is so wild how all this works. So him taking care of his 15 to 20 customers, working part-time as a trainer still, just maintaining his $2,500, is at the end of the month, I'm going to try to do some quick math here. Let's see. What you got? 10, 17, 18, 19, 25, 37. Stay with me. Yes, I'm adding 5, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2. You're looking at $3,070 that Tyler made in addition that month part-time. Now, what I want you guys to get, this is one line, okay? This is as a supervisor. You're not even at the higher levels yet. As a supervisor, by going out and duplicating yourself, sponsoring people into the business who are also doing the business or just eating, this is one line. Tyler can go out and find as many Dave and Launas as he wants. Dave and Launa can find as many Vanessas as they want. Okay, Mike can find as many people as he wants. What happens is, no matter what, Tyler's going to get paid 1, 2, 3, the first 3 connecting people. So you can have many lines like this and things can seriously get crazy. And I'm showing you a picture of what's possible, okay? If you're just looking to make $500 a month, fantastic. We have a very simple plan. We can show you to do that, in the matter of a month. No problem. But if you're looking at, I want you to see what's possible, the bigger picture of duplicating yourself and working this marketing plan. This is absolutely an incredible way to get your business going. And certainly, if you understand from a business perspective, this is a great way to maximize your time. It completely makes sense, okay? You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a waitress, a chef. You can be a stay-at-home mother. You can be a banker. You can be a lawyer. You can be a doctor, a nurse. You could be a mail carrier, a garbage man. You can be a high school dropout. It doesn't matter in Herbalife. If you have the willingness to go to work, you need a desire to change, a desire for more in your life, a willingness to do the work, and if you remain coachable, because the second you know it all, it's game over. So you must remain coachable. Learn. We just copy the cats. Copy the right cats. Be duplicatable. Anything is possible in Herbalife. Anything. Your wildest dreams can come true. I didn't even get into where all the bonuses and things kick in. I'm going to do an entirely another training for that. But what I'm telling you guys here today is Herbalife's going not only, we're at 6.4 billion. We're going to go to 10 billion. We're going to go to 20 billion. And we're going to go with or without you. But I'm giving you today an invitation. I want to invite you. Yes, I'm right here. I want to invite you to come be a part of what I consider to be solely the most incredible opportunity for the average person to create an above average income, an extraordinary life for themselves. And, you know, sometimes I think for the $68 that people don't even value what it is that we actually have available at our fingertips. And to get started today, you know, indecision is the thief of opportunity. And that's something that Jim Rohn says over and over. And it's truly, you know, in order for things to change, you must change. In order for things to get better, you must get better. So don't limit yourself to what is possible. Know that you can have, be, and do whatever it is that you want in your wildest dreams. And I'm excited to have you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this and to consider being a part of the Herbalife family and the team. And I look forward to welcoming you to the family and coaching you through this journey. And for your next steps, you can get back to me you can call me, as you hear my phone goes off quite a bit, at 386-868-7975. Or you can email me or Facebook me at lonzyrash@yahoo.com. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to write that down for you so that you guys can stay in contact. And we can work through building our dreams together. Yahoo.com. My cell phone is 386-868-7975. So there you go. So let's get signed up today for $68. Worst case scenario, you get this unbelievable bag, tons of samples, you get incredible results on the products, health results, and you love your life, and you can change the world around you. So I want to be the first to welcome you to the team, and welcome to Herbalife. Today is the best day ever! Woo!